So I say let us quickly look at this Nicola Jackson situation at Chelsea. You know, Africans, Nigerians, Cameroonians, Togolese, Senegalese. Why is it that we don't always value our own? Why is it that we don't always value our own player? You know, despite the way Chelsea have treated, Nicola Jackson, we the African fans, we have also messed, with this guy. Coming online, you see a lot of different statements concerning Nicola Jackson that it is not even supposed to be said, to a human being. John Obi Mikel will come to his podcast and start saying a lot of things concerning, Nicola Jackson that is not supposed to be said as a professional ex-player. You know, I keep telling people that we cannot say that Nicola Jackson is a failure at Chelsea. To be the point man at Chelsea in 3 consecutive seasons and always hitting a double figure in all of this season, that is not an easy task if you ask me. To be the number 9 man, to be the front man at Chelsea and hit double figure in 3 consecutive seasons with no penalty duties is something you have to to give credit for, for what Nicola Jackson have done for Chelsea. People only talk about his misses, but nobody talk about his work rate. Nobody talk about his commitment. Nobody talk about the goals this guy scores for Chelsea. Now, the big question is that is Liam Delap better than Nicola Jackson? Since the Liam Delap joined the club, how many goals has Liam Delap scored for Chelsea that you guys want to kill Jackson? Look at the other top teams. Their strikers take their penalties. Isak takes penalty for Newcastle. Haaland takes penalty for Man City. Take out the penalties of this guy, you see that their goals will drop. Okay, this guy now, Victor Yokore, just joined Arsenal. Right now, Arsenal have given him the penalty duties. One of his second goal for Arsenal in this season is penalty. But that is not the case for Chelsea. Okay, add the penalties that Chelsea have been having to Nicola Jackson goals. Nicola Jackson will be hitting like 15 to 20 goals every season for Chelsea. So why is it that we, the Africans, don't value our own? Okay, a player that you say you don't want, you don't value, that you put on the market for sale. Now it's out going on loan. Now you want to call him back because the player you feel is better than him got injured. Things are not done that way. Yes, fine. A lot of people have come out to say it's in contract with Chelsea, should return. Yes, it's in contract, he should return. But then think about his feelings. He's a human being. Nobody will want to be in a place where he's not valued. Imagine giving your best for somebody and yet the person is not seeing your best. The person is not seeing your commitment. You wouldn't want to go there again. So I feel his pain. I understand what Jackson is going through recently. And if I'm the one, I wouldn't like to return to such a place. If you ask me, if you want to be sincere, if you're Nicola Jackson's brother or if you're Nicola Jackson himself, you wouldn't want to go back to Chelsea right now at this point. But then let's keep our fingers crossed and see how the whole situation unfolds. I really feel for Jackson at this point. You see, despite the way João Pedro is performing for Chelsea cannot still stick on only João Pedro. They're still looking for options. But imagine Chelsea relying on Nicola Jackson only for 3 consecutive seasons. Christopher Nkunku that they brought in to help Jackson when he's not performing flopped totally at Chelsea. So why is it that we don't value the work rate of Nicola Jackson? Nicola Jackson cannot be in a pitch and you not feel his impact. He may lose goals, fine. But he is a constant threat to defenders. He stretches the defenders. You cannot be a defender and go to sleep when Nicola Jackson is on the field. No, it will give you headache. It will stretch you. You understand? So, and he always find a way to get in those scoring positions. The only problem is to convert those chances. And I think that this is what a coach should work on. The coach, Enzo Maresca, should work on Jackson finishing. Not, because all aspects of his game is good. His hold-up play is good. His link-up play is perfect. So for me, if you ask me, the way Chelsea and the fans themselves have treated Nicola Jackson is very wrong and it's very bad. But anyway, let's keep listening to the updates and see how the deal unfolds. If Jackson will return back to Chelsea or he will finally stay at Bayern Munich. See you guys in my next video.